Health officials unveiled the first nationally representative estimate of US adults grappling with chronic fatigue syndrome (CFS), and that is a staggering 3.3 million people. This surpasses previous estimates potentially influenced by patients with long-term COVID, highlighting the condition's prevalence. Characterized by 6 months of severe exhaustion, unrelieved bed rest, CFS brings with it pain, brain fog, and worsening symptoms after activity. Despite affecting millions, there's no quick diagnosis, no cure, no definitive test. Nearly 4 decades ago, CFS gained attention, but skepticism remained. Some dismissed it as yuppie flu, a misconception that still persists. Patients like Hannah Powell faced years of misdiagnosis, being labeled as hypochondriac and battling anxiety and depression accusations. The CDC's 2021 to 2022 survey involving 57,000 adults reflects a demographic shift. CFS transcends gender and race, contradicting previous assumptions. Notably, it affects poor individuals, more challenging stereotypes. Why the disparity in recognition then? Some believe that traditionally diagnosed patients have easier access to healthcare, fostering belief in their fatigue struggles. Diagnosing CFS remains elusive, relying on patients' memories without medical record verification. This could lead to overcounting, but experts believe only a fraction of CFS cases are diagnosed. Dr. Daniel Clauw notes the reluctance of diagnose given the lack of approved drugs or treatment guidelines. Interestingly, the tally may include long COVID patients experiencing prolonged exhaustion, a condition recognized more swiftly than CFS. While symptoms align, long COVID enjoys broader acceptance. Some patients found stability through treatments, yet the journey of care remains challenging. Powell, like many others, opts to mention long COVID for quicker belief and understanding. Powell, a high school athlete, came down with an illness during a trip to Belize before senior year. Doctors thought it was malaria and she seemed to recover. However, she developed persistent exhaustion, had trouble sleeping, and had recurrent vomiting. She gradually had to stop playing sports and had trouble doing schoolwork as well. As she said, after 5 years, she was diagnosed with chronic fatigue and began to achieve some stability through regular infusions of fluids and medications. As we navigate the complexities of chronic fatigue syndrome, dispelling myths and fostering awareness is crucial. Millions silently endure, seeking acknowledgement and understanding.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.